All right, how's everybody doing? So today we are rocking the Panther Clipper. We're going to be using the extra cargo space that we have in there in order to do some rare commodities trading. See, Soontill Relics are selling in quantities of 400, which means we're going to be, per trip, we're going to be making close to 15 million credits. I'm seeing about 13 million, but according to Ngurii, you should be able to get all the way up to 15 million credit profit. If you sell in the correct system, you should be able to make a ton of merits, and I'll be able to prove that in just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to buy 400 of them. Now, it doesn't max out our cargo, but that's what we're going to do. That's actually pretty good for us because it makes our jump range just a little bit better. And we have a system that is not quite far away enough, I don't think. I'm looking for the, let's see. I think it's right here. We're actually 151 light years away, so actually that should be right at the edge of how far you need to be out. But in order for this to work, you need to make sure that you are in an unoccupied area where your power is. So I'm pledged to Jerome Archer, and make sure that it says that you can sell rare goods for the system on the map to make sure that you're going to get the maximum amount of merits. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Head over to that system. Now, I had to do a lot of research. That was the toughest part, was finding a decent selling place for this. And the system actually itself is not that great for selling on, and I'll show you why when we get there. But it is the right distance away, and just something that I needed to do was find a place to actually land that had a large platform. But I'll show you the results when we get there. This should be a limited time only right now. This won't last forever. They don't always sell at 400, quantities of 400. But it all depends on the system state of how many will show up. So that was like an example of like how you can maximize how quickly you get through that star. Okay, and then boom. Actually, I don't want to use Super Cruise Overdrive. This is the part where it's like this actual system here is very difficult because there's nothing in this system other than this station, right? So the station's like right next to the star, and if I use Super Cruise Assist, then you slow down to like absolutely nothing, and you can't actually, you end up stalling out. So I manually approach it, which is fine. That's actually, I'm really used to that lately because I haven't been using Super Cruise Assist lately. Combat ships don't get those luxuries, and that's what I've been flying mostly with the Kestrel coming out, right? So we just coming in here, gotta adjust our speed to where we're in the blue zone, and then pop on in here. Just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's sell these commodities. This is the moment of truth now. Let me show you before we go. Powerplay. My loyalty. I'm currently rank 46. Okay? Currently rank 46. Sell.
Incoming message.
13,768 merits just earned in one trip. And we did that in less than about 10 minutes. That took us about 10 minutes. Now, let's go back in here. What did we say? 46? I'm now ranked 48. So I just got 2 freaking rank increases just from one trip alone. Now, that is going to be amazing. Hopefully we can get up to like 500,000 before the time this goes down. That would take us all the way up to like right around here. That would be that's a great goal to reach. I think we should be able to make that, depending on how much I grind, right? But we'll see. So what's nice about this is if I wasn't screwing around showing you guys everything that's going on, we can easily just go whoop. But before I do that, you see how this is like conflict threshold, control score, You could tell this was almost all me, more than likely, or somebody else also helping. I don't know, but I've been doing this for a little bit, so we're doing pretty good right now. But another thing I wanted to show you, the leaderboards, we're actually in the top 10% right now as well. I'd like to get top 10 agents, but I don't think we're going to get that far. We'll see how it goes. But here we go. Okay? All right. Let's get back into the grind.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing completed. Deactivating docking systems. Enjoy your stay with us.
Incoming message.
It's 2 ranks that time. 61, got a care package. Got a care package for 62 as well. Power play real quick. Loyalty. Oof. We're very close. Okay. Very close to, like, the next thing. I want to see if this is actually moving. I should pay attention to it a little bit. Where are we at right now? We're currently at 192,000 merits. This cycle alone, 120. And we're looking at 50 million we're going to be getting before the end of this is done. Rewards delivered in 4 days. So this is going to dry up probably before 4 days is over. Let's see how we're doing on this as well. Sell point. Oh, we're at the sell point now. We're doing pretty good here too. Like, I'm gonna just keep on going. I wonder if I just go straight to that. If it'll just whatever, you know? With this merit grind that we've been doing over the last day or two, we were right around here at the beginning of this week. And we are now all the way to here. Now keep in mind, to get to rank 35, that took me several months of on and off grinding, not really concentrating on it, right? But every day I'm gaining merits. This here is like a concentrated and a much faster method of gaining merits than what I've been normally doing, which is like bounty hunting and just my day-to-day stuff that I would normally do anyway. So this method is working for me. I'm almost done. Like, I say done, but like it doesn't really ever end. But if I can hit the rank 100, I'm going to be happy. Now, that's going to take me another... How many are we at now? 653. Let's get the calculator out. All right, 129,000 merits that we have to do. If we... I think we're getting 13,700. I think we're getting like 13,700 some odd. That means in about 10 trips we should be at rank 10. So let's stop talking about it and start getting it going is what we should be doing. Alright. This should be the last trip. Let's see. Alright, this is our last sell here. We should get 13,000 merits for this last sell. Boom. 13,000 merits. Boom. And then that should have put us at level 100. So, 2 days ago, we were level 35. Now, we're rank 100. With all the benefits of my power available to me now.